Hello. Welcome to my channel. In this video we will talk about intestinal infiltration. Symptoms of intestinal infiltration. Leaky intestine cases. What is intestinal permeability? Symptoms of intestinal permeability. Leaky gut indicators. Dealing with the symptoms of a leaky gut. Symptoms of intestinal permeability. Although conventional research does not confirm the recognition of leaky gut syndrome as a health problem, more and more healthcare professionals are paying more attention to this disorder. This is because the syndrome can cause major problems for the body when left untreated. Intestinal permeability cases. Several conditions have been reported that suggest the effect of a leaky gut, particularly on the digestive and immune system. Also known as intestinal permeability, a leaky intestine deals with the damaged intestinal lining. A small amount or destroyed intestinal lining limits the intestine's ability to filter and preserve toxins in the intestine. As a result, the intestines become porous, and toxins, waste, undigested food and other similar harmful components enter the bloodstream, leading to other complications. What is a bowel infiltration? When harmful elements leak into the bloodstream, they trigger the body's autoimmune response. The immune system attacks toxins in the blood to prevent any problems. As long as the intestinal walls have a damaged lining, toxins can continually go into the bloodstream, which leads to an increased autoimmune response. If this happens, the body may experience many symptoms including excessive gas, cramps, flatulence, and certain types of food allergies. Recognizing the symptoms can enable immediate treatment of the syndrome. Moreover, early detection means early recovery. Symptoms of leaky gut. Note that when recognizing the symptoms of leaky gut, people should be aware that some of the signs are not completely related to the problem. For example, joint pain, rashes, and a weak immune system are also part of the symptoms, but they do not primarily indicate a problem with the digestive system. The main cause of damage to the lining of the intestine is inflammation and irritation of the intestine. This could be due to excessive consumption of alcohol and antibiotics. Radiation therapy and food allergies also cause a leaky bowel. Since symptoms can be quite diverse, people should just write down as many indicators as possible and keep them in check. Indicators of intestinal permeability. Other signs of leaky gut syndrome include irritation of the bowel movement, bowel diseases such as Crohn's disease, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, colitis, chronic fatigue syndrome, indigestion, and even loss of focus. Likewise, the following symptoms should be noted: irritability, confusion, nervousness, arthritis, migraine, constipation, diabetes, diarrhea, eczema, mood swings, and memory problems. Dealing with the symptoms of a leaky gut. When any of these symptoms are detected or when there are more than two of these conditions, it only makes sense to think that something is wrong with the body. They may not specifically refer to leaky gut, intestinal permeability, but it doesn't hurt to see that the body may experience this. Getting proper medical advice is a must, because a leaky gut can also indicate another underlying health complication. The treatment or combination of medical treatments for the syndrome may differ from person to person. One of the most important things you can do is to choose a leaky gut diet to reduce symptoms. The state of the immune system is also taken into consideration when deciding which methods to use. The bottom line: people should not be too confident in their own health and should always be aware of how they are feeling. Reading about the condition is a good start to preventing leaky gut syndrome. In the end, please activate the bell button, subscribe to the channel, to receive from us all that is new. For more information about intestinal permeability, please visit my own site. You will find the website link in the description. Thank you.